So I had always been interested in hypnosis. I guess it's going back 15 years or so. I mean, from a very like specific reason, I have had this kind of picking problem, right? Like picking on my skin to the point where it was really bothering me. I was embarrassed about like, oh, if people saw, but I couldn't understand why I was doing it. It was something I didn't want to do, but I couldn't help myself. It was a compulsion. And it's been my like dirty little secret for, I'd say, 15, 20 years. And so from time to time, I would think about what else is out there. And I've thought about hypnosis, but I just kind of, it's like I was in denial. I wasn't ready to let go. As I've, over the past several years, been doing more meditation and kind of being more self-aware, it really got me to a point where it's like, okay, there's these blocks that are happening, but I don't understand them. And after, doing all these other kind of things with self-awareness, I still couldn't figure out like how to get past this. So that's where I was introduced to you, Chris, and your uh, group, and thought, okay, this is the time. This is coming into my life at the right time, and I want to give this a try. I guess, what I would say is it's been revolutionary, right? The experience, because, going into it in a very intentional way, and using the, different therapies and tools, I just feel like I've moved past that. I've like let that go in my life. And it's pretty exciting.
Wonderful.
Sure. Like the closest thing I can compare it to is like the meditative experiences. I've tried holotropic breathing techniques and other sound bath and things, and those things have been really great, and I still love that kind of therapy because I for sure. But this has been more intentional. Like I think I go into those things and it helps me kind of become, kind of connect more with my inner self. But in this way, it's been more intentional about really connecting with my higher self, my true self, seeking, kind of going with questions, seeking answers, and being able to really plug into that, I guess, all-knowing being inside of me that can help me move past some of the things that were creating these blocks. So, I've experienced, going back into some of the things in my childhood through our sessions that I didn't even know. Like I knew that they were moments that were affecting me, but I didn't really fully understand what or how. And it's amazing to kind of go through the session and really like have this moment of aha, and then be able to resolve that and give myself the love I needed in that moment to move on from it, which has been unlike anything I've ever done before. Yeah, I think what I love and kind of how you set things up from the outset is, this was, a series, and the goal is to, kind of make it so that we could resolve something. So it wasn't going to have to be this ongoing thing that you always have to do in order to get through life. It's like, we are going to have this series of 5 sessions, and my goal is to teach you these tools. And so I really feel like I've learned that some of the different tools that I use in my day-to-day life to help me anchor myself and kind of feel that moment. But yeah, I think it's just exciting to feel like I've got tools to carry me forward. And I really have, kind of feel like I've resolved something that's been, with me for longer than I can even imagine. So yeah, I can't thank you enough.